In the heart of Tuscany, where sunlight filters through ancient windows, our journey begins with the selection of the finest raw cowhide for a unique artistic masterpiece. Every square inch is scrutinized by expert eyes, ensuring only the most flawless skins are chosen to undergo the legendary transformation into exotic dragon-scale textured leather. The skins are first immersed in pure water, a gentle cleansing process that prepares the organic fibers for the complex tanning stages that lie ahead in production. Surrounded by the scent of earth and tradition, these hanging hides represent the heritage of Italian craftsmanship, waiting for their moment to be turned into luxury goods. This prestigious mark is not just a label but a promise of quality, signifying the beginning of a transformation from raw material into a high-end fashion icon. Each piece of leather carries the soul of the artisan, ready to move from the quiet preparation rooms to the powerful machinery of the modern tanning department. Water is the lifeblood of this early stage, softening the hide and ensuring that the subsequent dyes can penetrate deep into every single pore of the leather. With the raw materials perfectly prepared and the Tuscan sun setting, the stage is set for the infusion of color and the birth of the dragon texture. The heart of the tannery beats within these giant oak drums, where a rhythmic rotation begins the alchemical process of infusing the leather with deep, lasting colors. Inside this swirling environment, a rich charcoal pigment is forced deep into the fibers, creating a sophisticated base color that will eventually highlight the dragon scales beautifully. Precision is key even in these heavy stages, as the duration and temperature of the rotation determine the final strength and suppleness of the high-grade bovine leather. Witness the transformation as the hide emerges, now saturated with a luxurious charcoal hue, yet still retaining the natural characteristics that make every single piece truly unique. High pressure and heat work in tandem to remove excess moisture, compressing the fibers and preparing the surface for the next level of technological texture application. The result is a dense, uniform canvas, stripped of excess weight but imbued with incredible durability, ready to withstand the extreme force of the three-dimensional embossing press. Even after the intense chemical and physical processing, the leather remains remarkably flexible, a testament to the superior quality of the original Italian cowhide selected at the start. Consistency is the hallmark of luxury, and every inch of the dyed hide must meet the highest standards before it can be deemed worthy of the dragon. Controlled drying ensures that the leather does not become brittle, maintaining the perfect moisture balance required for the intricate 3D patterns to be stamped into its surface. Clean edges and uniform thickness are essential as we transition from the traditional tanning arts to the cutting-edge technology of high-pressure three-dimensional scale embossing. With the base leather perfected, we move toward the most dramatic stage of the process, where metal and pressure will awaken the mythical spirit of the dragon. This is where technology meets art, a high-precision steel mold, etched with laser accuracy, carries the intricate pattern of legendary dragon scales waiting to be born. Positioning is critical, as the alignment of the scales must be perfect across the entire hide to ensure a seamless look for the final luxury bags and sneakers. Under immense pressure, the steel plate begins its descent, ready to crush the leather fibers into a new form that mimics the skin of a mythical creature. 1,000 tons of force reshape the cowhide, forcing the leather to flow into every crevice of the steel mold, creating a permanent and deep three-dimensional texture. As the machine retracts, the transformation is revealed. The once flat surface has been replaced by a stunning landscape of overlapping scales with incredible depth and realism. Each scale is distinct, with a sharp ridge and a textured valley, creating a tactile experience that is both rugged and incredibly refined for the touch. The texture is not just visual but physical, offering a sensory depth that distinguishes this embossed leather from common prints found in the mass-production fashion market. The precision of the process ensures that every scale is perfectly formed without any tearing or distortion, maintaining the structural integrity of the premium Italian leather. Seeing several hides together reveals the consistency of the pattern, a repetitive yet organic flow that mimics the armor of a dragon from ancient legends. Even at this high-tech stage, manual cleaning is required to ensure the surface is pristine and ready for the artistic hand-painting phase that follows. Measurement and quality control are vital to ensure that every batch of dragon-scale leather provides the same luxury feel and visual impact across the entire collection. The geometry of the scales is designed to interact with light, making the material seem alive as it moves, a perfect base for the upcoming metallic finishes. While the exterior is fierce in texture, the interior remains soft and smooth, ensuring that the final products are as comfortable as they are visually striking. Each piece is now a canvas of texture, ready to be elevated from a monochrome gray to a shimmering, multi-tonal masterpiece through hand-applied metallic pigments. Stabilization is the final step of the embossing phase, ensuring that the deep 3D texture remains permanent for the entire lifespan of the luxury fashion pieces. Now we enter the realm of pure artistry, where metallic pigments and hand-applied techniques will bring a mystical, shimmering glow to our dragon-scale leather surface. With a light touch, the artisan highlights the peak of every scale, creating a contrast that emphasizes the three-dimensional depth and adds a layer of luxury. The silver ink is specially formulated to bond with the leather, ensuring that the metallic luster will not fade or crack even with heavy daily use. An airbrush creates a soft ombre effect, adding deep green shadows that make the scales appear to emerge from a dark, mysterious depth within the hide. This iridescent finish creates a chameleon-like quality, allowing the leather to change its appearance depending on the angle of the light and the wearer's movement. Blending is a skill honed over decades, requiring a steady hand to achieve the perfect balance between high-tech aesthetics and traditional hand-painted craftsmanship. In this quiet space, the artisan focuses on every detail, treating each hide as an individual work of art rather than a mass-produced industrial component. Buffing with natural horsehair brings out the inherent beauty of the leather, merging the paint with the surface for a unified and sophisticated metallic finish. A final protective layer is essential to lock in the colors and provide resistance against water and scratches, ensuring the masterpiece remains vibrant for years. Even with multiple layers of pigment, the leather remains incredibly supple, allowing the scales to flex naturally without any peeling or loss of detail. Every motion is intentional, refining the surface until it meets the exacting standards of the luxury collection, where perfection is the only acceptable result. The result is a surface that looks almost organic, capturing the essence of a living creature's skin while maintaining the elegance of high-end fashion materials. Matching hides is crucial for large items like bags, where multiple pieces of leather must come together to form a single, harmonious visual narrative.
Thank you, Master.
With the finishing complete, the hides are treated with the utmost care, ready to be cut into the patterns that will define our luxury collection. The transformation from raw cowhide to iridescent dragon-scale leather is complete, marking the end of the material phase and the beginning of the craft. Precision cutting begins with advanced laser technology, ensuring that every piece of the bag and sneaker is cut to the exact millimeter for a perfect fit. The laser allows for complex shapes that traditional blades could never achieve, preserving the integrity of the 3D scales while providing incredibly clean and sharp edges. Each component is checked against the digital template, ensuring that the scale pattern flows logically across the seams of the final product for a seamless look. Stitching dragon-scale leather requires power and precision, as the needle must pass through the very thickness of the embossed scales without skipping a single beat. The thread itself is a design element, chosen for its strength and color to complement the shimmering scales and emphasize the handmade nature of the piece. Bonding the pieces requires a steady hand and a keen eye, as the alignment of the scales at the seams must be virtually invisible to the eye.
Features the sound of
Traditional tools like the wooden mallet are still essential, providing the human touch that machines cannot replicate in the assembly of high-end luxury goods. Lasting the shoe is a physical process, where the leather is coaxed into its final form, highlighting the power and strength of the original Italian cowhide. Saddle stitching ensures that even if one thread breaks, the handle remains secure, a hallmark of artisanal quality that defines the durability of our limited collection. The marriage of the textured leather and the high-tech sole creates a contrast of materials that defines the modern, aggressive aesthetic of the draco-tech sneaker. Every detail matters, from the shimmering scales to the cold touch of chrome hardware, adding a metallic edge that perfectly complements the iridescent dragon finish. The brand's logo is the final seal of approval, a symbol of the months of labor and the centuries of tradition that went into this single piece. This final cleaning is a moment of reflection, as the artisan sees the flat hide they started with transformed into a complex, beautiful, and functional object. Even the laces are selected to enhance the theme, providing a final touch of functional elegance to the most complex sneaker in the limited edition series. Luxury is felt in the details, like the perfect click of a magnet or the smooth glide of a zipper against the textured dragon leather. Quality assurance is the final hurdle. Every stitch, every scale, and every glint of light must be perfect before the product can be packaged for shipment. The packaging is an extension of the product itself, providing a premium unboxing experience that reflects the rarity and value of the Dragon Scale collection within. Each piece is unique, a numbered masterpiece that carries the signature of the craftsman and the soul of the legendary creature that inspired its design. From a raw hide in Tuscany to a finished luxury collection, the journey of the Dragon Scale leather is a testament to the power of human creativity. Behold the Dragon Scale tote, a fusion of ancient legend and modern luxury, where every scale tells a story of craftsmanship and incredible attention to detail. The draco-tech sneaker redefines urban footwear, offering a bold, textured aesthetic that stands out in any crowd while providing the comfort of premium Italian leather. This limited edition collection is a complete vision of style, designed for those who appreciate the intersection of myth, technology, and traditional artisanal mastery. The contrast is breathtaking, from a simple raw material to a high-fashion masterpiece. The evolution of the leather is truly a work of modern alchemy. It is more than just a product, it is a piece of wearable art, designed to capture the light and the imagination of everyone who sees it. Experience the power and the beauty of the dragon. This is the pinnacle of leather crafting, brought to life by the masters of Italian tradition. The Dragon Scale Collection, a masterpiece defined by heritage, technology, and the relentless pursuit of perfection in the world of luxury fashion and design.